Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of DLBTV. I'm your host, DLB. Make sure you guys check out the website to stay up to date on gaming and tech news. The website is DLB-Network.com. So today's discussion is the State of Gaming 2011. Now, there's been a lot going on since the launch of these consoles until now. The sales gap has closed significantly. You have Nintendo that's at this year's E3. They've announced that they're already ready to bring out their next, I don't know if you call it a next gen, but technically that's what it is, their next gen console that's supposed to be more powerful than the PS3 and the 360, which to me is shocking. That's why it's funny to me how everybody keeps going back and forth. Oh, it's going to be more powerful than the PS3 and the 360. I would hope so, seeing that it's your next console. So, we got that coming, and then, you know, there's rumors about Sony and Microsoft, and Sony saying one thing, but rumors stating another, and vice versa. So, what I want to do is I just want to talk about where we have come this generation with these consoles from the time that they've launched until now. So the first thing we'll start off with is their worldwide sales figures. Now, the Wii still is killing the market. The Wii has 45% of the market right now, whereas Sony has 27%, and Microsoft is right above them a percent more with 28%. So we've come a long way, because I remember there was a point in time where Sony was just light years behind Microsoft and and Nintendo. So it looks like Sony's finally closed the gap. The last figures was 54 million for Sony, and 51 million for Sony and 54 million for Microsoft. So they're about almost 5 million behind Microsoft. So and it shows that the PlayStation Network, when that went out, I thought it was going to be some drop in sales, but that wasn't the case at all. They're still selling steady. Some of the other things going on this generation is some of the games that we've seen. We've seen some really, really popular games. We saw games that were supposed to be a hit to human, and it wasn't. So, and the same thing for Haze for the PS3. So those are two exclusive games for the 360 and the PS3 that were supposed to be these big, big games, and then didn't do anything. So some of the top-selling games this year for the three consoles, we'll start off with Sony. The top-selling game on the PlayStation 3 is Call of Duty Black Ops, which is the top-selling game this generation. But the top-selling game for the PS3 is Black Ops with 10 million sold. Then you have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 with 9 million sold. You have Grand Theft Auto with 8 million sold. GT5 with 6 million sold, which is very impressive because that game just came out. And then Call of Duty 4 with 5 million sold. That's the top 5 selling games on the PlayStation 3, and it's crazy. 3 of them are freaking Call of Duty. Like that shows you the difference between last generation and this generation. I should have pulled up the top 5 selling games last generation as well, because I guarantee you there was no first-person shooter on that list. So that shows how far Sony, or how far, or just the change in gamers this generation, because first-person shooters have like dominated this gen, period. This generation of games, the first-person shooter genre has just killed it. Has killed it. Especially Call of Duty. Call of Duty, they've, like I said, they're the top 3 selling games on the, well, not the top 3, but they're 3 of the top 5 selling games on the PS3. There's only one PS3 exclusive in the top 5, which is GT5. So, again, that's, it's shocking. It really, really is shocking to me, but that's just the way, that's the day and age of gamers now. Look at mobile phone gaming. I didn't think mobile phone gaming would be as big as it's become. So those are the top 5 selling games on the PS3. Now, the top 5 selling games on the Xbox 360, again, Call of Duty Black Ops with 12.6 million. So it sold 2 million more on the 360 than it did on the PS3, which isn't a bad thing at all. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, again, number 2 on the Xbox 360 at 12 million sold. Now, to give you a more in-depth sales figures, Call of Duty Black Ops on the 360 was 12.6. Modern Warfare 2 was 12.4. So, and then next up, you got Halo at 11.2 million, not too far behind them at all. You have Connected Ventures at 10.2 million, and then last but not least, you have Grand Theft Auto at 9 million. So, and it's funny that two of Microsoft's top 5 are Call of Duty. They did have 2 of their own exclusives in Halo, of course, and Connected Ventures, which I don't know how I feel about that sales figure because that game comes packaged with the peripheral. So that's just like Wii Sports. Like, they count those as game sales, but they were bundled in with the system. I still don't understand how they're able to do that, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. And then again, Grand Theft Auto in the top 5 for both consoles. So now we're going to move on to the Wii. Once again, these are the top selling games this generation up until this point. So we have the Wii, number 1, like I said earlier, Wii Sports Resort with 77.1 million. Then you have Wii Play with 28.1 million. You have Mario Kart with 27.4 million. Wii Sports Resort with 27.1 million. And Wii Fit with 22.7 million. So the Nintendo, when it comes to selling some games, they sell the hell out of some games, okay? And it's funny, all of their top 5 selling games are all Nintendo games. So it shows you not only just the difference this generation, but the difference in the consoles as well. Nintendo's games always have sold well on Nintendo's platform. It's third party that's really never shined on Nintendo's consoles. There's been few games here and there, but not that many at all. Again, going back to bundles, Wii Sports Resort sales figures are high because that's sold with the Nintendo Wii. And then Wii Play, it came with an extra controller, so everybody bought that so they could get an extra controller plus a game. Mario Kart is a solid sales figure. Wii Sports Resort is a solid sales figure. And Wii Fit, people say, that sold well because it came with the balance board. No matter how you look at it, even though I am saying this, however you choose to look at it, it still is a success. Because even though they did bundle it in with the console, that's a success for the console to sell that many times over for that game to be at 77.1 million being Wii Sports. So, and then now we have, a lot of games coming this fall. We have Resistance 3 exclusively for the PlayStation 3. We have Gears of War 3 exclusively for the Xbox 360. We have Twisted Metal exclusively for the PlayStation 3 again. We have Battlefield 3, which a lot of people think this game is going to compete with Call of Duty. I'll leave my opinions out on that, but Battlefield, it will be a great game this fall. And then again, you have Uncharted 3 exclusively to the PlayStation 3. And then last but not least, the juggernaut of them all, the top first-person shooter the top selling first-person shooter this generation, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Now, the release dates for these games, Resistance 3 is September 6th, Gears of War 3 is September 20th, Twisted Metal October 4th, Battlefield 3 October 25th, Uncharted November 1st, and then Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 November 8th. So this holiday season is going to be a big holiday season. But which game is going to come out on top? I'm going to go ahead and say that Call of Duty, again, will do it. They will sell the most games this holiday season. I'm going to put it to you like this. I personally feel if you followed the game Gears of War and if you followed their release dates, The release dates are always in November, doomsday this, doomsday that. But for some odd reason, this year they pushed it up to September. Now, I'm not saying they're scared, but there's a reason they pushed up their release date. I will say that. Because, come on. Gears 1, Gears 2 came out in November. But this Gears, September. I'm just saying, take it how you guys want to take it. But that's all I have for you guys this week in this show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for some more shows coming soon. Until the next one, peace.